Now, News 18 Sports.
Thunder Hill Speedway in Menominee will always be a go-kart track, but it will soon be home to other types of races. Nick Tabor shows you how expanding will lead to even bigger excitement this summer.
It's slow work, rearranging dirt.
I joked with my wife that it was we're having a midlife crisis.
But with every pass, the view from Thunder Hill becomes even more breathtaking.
We want to take it to the next level.
It's gotten so much bigger, so excited for everyone to see the changes throughout the season.
Expansion work at the 1/8 mile go-kart track began last fall. Dirt was removed from the infield to create 5 to 6 feet of banking at both ends of the speedway. 64 truckloads of clay were hauled in to widen the track to 60 feet and create a smooth racing surface. Also, bigger cars can bring more thunder to the hill.
We did some testing out here with the big cars, and it's going to make for some really close racing action.
New guardrails have been installed. The fences will soon be torn down and replaced with higher, safer ones. New lighting, more seating, and more concessions are on the way. This project got the green light thanks in large part to our area racing community. Thunder Hill on Facebook launched a new sponsorship program to raise $30,000. So far, it has received $50,000.
So many great sponsors wanted to help us out, and we couldn't do it without them.
The Cummings have higher aspirations for the property down the road. Right now, their focus is on their roots.
It's going to be a cool thing for the family. You know, you're going to have all the way from carts to the big cars and everything in between.
This is what they look forward to, and we don't want that to change. We just want it to be even better than the last time.
Opening night at Thunder Hill is Wednesday. The Speedway hopes to complete its project by late July. The Eau Claire Cavaliers bats are on fire, averaging 7.5 runs per game. They're currently undefeated and in first place in the Chippewa River Baseball League's North Division. Cavaliers hosting the Beef River Bullfrogs at Carson Park. Bottom of the first, Tanner Halverson sends a sac fly to left center. Mitch Voller scores. Eau Claire down 2-1. Bottom of the second now, outfielder Jalen Williams blasts one to the outfield wall. Jackson Vance trots home. Cavaliers take the 3-2 lead. Paul Pettit was dealing on the mound. He gets Jordan Payne to strike out swinging. The Cavaliers add a few more runs, win Game 1 9-2. In Game 2, Cavaliers pitcher Carter Hesselman tossed a complete game one-hitter. Eau Claire wins 10-0. The Brewers are hitting their stride at the right time, riding a 3-game win streak. Brew Crew looking for the 4-game sweep against the Diamondbacks. Corbin Burns was lights out on the mound, one of his 13 strikeouts for the game. Bottom of the fifth, Daniel Robertson breaks the deadlock with the no doubt about it home run to left. It is gone. Brewers lead 1-0. Bottom of the sixth, Tyrone Taylor hits a line drive to left, and it clears the wall for a solo home run. Brewers beat the Diamondbacks 2-0 and get the sweep. The Twins were able to salvage a series split with the Royals winning 2-1. Twins pitchers combined for 11 strikeouts. The Bucks are aiming to bounce back after losing for the first time this postseason. Despite a solid first quarter, Milwaukee turned in a lackluster performance on offense and defense. Giannis had 34 points and 11 rebounds, but still knows his team needs to make adjustments in Game 2 tomorrow night.
Keep playing with one another, keep playing together and keep touching one another. I think that's going to be the key for us, and I hope we're going to shoot the ball better. You never know what's going to happen, but I hope that going to Game 2, we're going to shoot the ball better as a team. Hopefully we can make more threes, play better defense, and give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Giannis and the Bucks take on the Nets tomorrow in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals at 6:30 p.m. Jon Rahm led the PGA's Memorial Tournament by 6 strokes before he had to withdraw due to a positive COVID-19 test, and 2 players took advantage. Patrick Cantlay versus Colin Morikawa in a playoff. Cantlay drains the punt, pressure on Morikawa, and his putt, it goes just to the left, and your winner is Mr. Cantlay. And in NASCAR, Kyle Larson kicks it into gear and wins the Toyota Save Mart 350 in Sonoma. Larson won stage 1 and 2, and he is now second behind Denny Hamlin in points. McKenna has more news after the break.